no bigger than a man's hand, fought a losing battle for survival behind a bustling restaurant. Each time it managed to sniff out a discarded morsel, larger, more aggressive strays would materialize, snatching its meager meal away. The world was a cruel, frozen place for one so small. Then, the storm broke. Rain lashed down, transforming the grimy alleyways into raging torrents. The kitten, disoriented and terrified, found itself trapped beside a churning drain, the water level rising with terrifying speed. It clawed frantically at the slick concrete, trying again and again to scramble to higher ground, but each attempt ended in a slip. The freezing water numbed its limbs, pulling it toward the dark abyss of the drain. Its strength was fading. It let out a tiny cry, but the roar of the rain swallowed it. The water trapped it. A sudden, blinding flash of headlights pierced the gloom. A car skidded into the alley on the wet asphalt, the beams fixed directly on the tiny, struggling kitten, illuminating its plight. A magnificent golden retriever charged forward, cutting through the water like a spear. With a forceful surge, it slammed into the kitten, knocking it out of the current. The car crashed with a sickening crunch into the brick wall, just inches away. The impact shook the ground. But the rescue came at a price. The golden retriever, its leg twisted at an unnatural angle, was left struggling. The kitten, soaked but miraculously alive, managed to scramble onto some crates. It sat there, heart racing, watching its rescuer with wide, unblinking eyes. The giant who had saved it was now the one in pain. The storm began to wane, but the night was far from over. The kitten watched the dog's every breath, a silent bond forming in the dark. They waited together for the dawn, two survivors of a brutal night. By the first gray light of dawn, the storm had passed. The golden retriever began to hobble away, its head held low in exhaustion. Without hesitation, the kitten, still trembling, followed. It kept a respectful distance, a tiny orange shadow trailing the injured dog. They stopped before a small, weathered house with a neatly tended garden. An old man, his face etched with worry, rushed out. His relief was palpable. He gently guided the injured animal inside, but the gate swung shut. The kitten paused, a tiny, forlorn figure on the wrong side of the fence. The dog refused to move, looking back with a silent plea. The old man understood. He reopened the gate and set down a bowl of milk. From that day, they were inseparable. Through spring rains and summer sun, the kitten grew fluffy and strong, often napping on the dog's warm flank. Two souls had finally found their way home. They were no longer alone.